put pen to paper, as Bob Powell recommends, and build financial resources that can generate an income stream in our later years. As we'll see, it takes a lot of money for a traditional retirement. First, we'll look at the numbers for this traditional retirement, and then later we'll look at some alternatives. I spent some time with Jim Hotvet, a kindred spirit, an actuary like me who has spent a lot of time thinking about how to make financial resources last the rest of our lives. Jim founded his own independent financial planning business to help people manage their retirement assets. We'll also hear from Patty Houlihan. I appeared with Patty on a webcast produced by the International Foundation of Employee Benefit Plans. Patty runs her own financial planning firm and was recently named one of the top 100 financial planners in America. Let's start with how much income we'll need. The best way is to estimate what our expenses will be in our later years so that we have a target amount of income. If we don't do this kind of analysis, we'll have to rely on conventional wisdom. Let's hear from Jim and Patty on this.
If you're making $60,000 a year, you should plan on retiring for $60,000. And it's true that after you retire, in some cases your expenses can go up because you desire to travel and do those things that you couldn't do when you're working. In some cases they go down because you don't have to buy suits and ties and you don't have to commute back and forth to work. But I think without any other information, figure that you need as much as you were making right before you retired and you should be okay.
Let's look at what conventional wisdom would say to us about expenses. It would say we need 70 to 100% of our expenses before we retired going into retirement. But I'm going to tell you what, conventional wisdom may give you the 70% number, but I'm going to give you the 100% number. I do not know anybody that if they were spending $5,000 a month when they retired, I don't know anyone that wants to now spend $3,500 a month. We get used to spending what we have.
Well, Patty, I acknowledge what you're saying, but again, most Americans don't have the kind of money to generate retirement income equal to 100% of their pay just before they're retired. And so that leads us to really hard questions. Can we live on less money than we were living on before we retired? And really, what price is our freedom? How badly do we want to retire?